round Oshit Corner. It's looking to be a nice day. Bit of traffic this morning. There we go, all clear. Let's head out. As per usual, let's use the motorway to get out of the urban sprawl. And roughly 20 miles later, we roll up at Tidy Big Court and the Courtyard Café. And there's Jonathan waiting. So the best thing to do is park up, grab a cup of coffee and a bacon and egg sandwich, and then set off. Before long we're running into Henley in Arden, and yep, the sun's shining. Once again using the Drift Ghost XL Pros, the rear facing camera. And the image stabilisation certainly seems to work well on it, I'll give it that. And through the village of Long Compton, for those who are doing Chris's Get Out There challenge, there's another couple of pre-digital fuel pumps at the Long Compton garage. Still, ever onward. The village of Bletchington. And a little bit of drama going on with an ambulance there. Been riding about an hour and a half now, so time to pull up and stretch the legs a bit, have a little look round. I think the plan is stop at the next available petrol station, shop, village, and grab something to drink, because it is getting a tad warm out here today. Not that I'm complaining. The village of Longwick, and we spy a shop. So let's grab a drink and stretch the legs again. Right, we've now got a bottle of something to drink. Yeah, first time I've worn my mesh jacket this year, seeing as the temperatures are now up in the mid-20s. Still, not far to go now, soon be at the Ace. Hopefully. And here we are. Chalfont to St Peter. No jokes about Chalfonts, please. Time to fill up. Got just over 2.1 gallon in there, and we've done 130 miles, so the Goldie's doing 60 miles to the gallon. I can live with that. This is where we join the A40 and the crawl into London. The next few miles are not really enjoyable, but nothing else you can do about it. All told, I think we did about 8 miles of traffic like this, which, it's London, it's to be expected. There again, at least we're still moving. It was slow going, it didn't really stop all that much. But it's a very warm and uncomfortable place to be, the A40 coming into London. After being sat at a set of lights that seem to stop on red for 5 minutes at a time and then only let 3 vehicles through, we eventually get past, and lo and behold, there we are, the very thing we're looking for. The Ace Café. Not really crowded, only 2 or 3 bikes as we got there. Still, means there won't be a queue for dinner. So that's a good point. Of course, you got to get a picture of a Gold Star parked outside the Ace Café. But back in 2012, I rode the Bantam down there and took a very similar photograph. Any road, enough of that. On with the show. Right, sausage and chips if you must know. And for London the prices were not as bad as you'd imagine. Anyway, time to leave the Ace and head on to the A40 again, which is always going to be fun, and then maybe a little bit of the M40 just to get us a bit nearer home. Yeah, the A40, always busy. Okay, time to do what everybody else does when riding a bike in London, and straight down the middle. It keeps you on your toes if nothing else. Well, coming through. Squeeze over a bit. Get a bus through there. Told you. Don't know what all the fuss is about. At least that's one advantage of riding a motorcycle. This kind of traffic isn't quite so bad, as long as you keep your eyes open and your wits about you. We use the M40 as far up as Stoke and Church, and then it's back on to the A40 and then the A44 towards Stratford. At least the motorway does get you out of London that little bit quicker. Of course, we managed to hit the Oxford Ring Road in the middle of rush hour. But apart from that, that was the only traffic we saw really for the rest of the day. I'll tell a lie, did get a bit tangled up in Stratford later on, but that's another story. Here we are at Woodstock. Far out and groovy, man, as they would have said in the 60s. And Blenheim Palace, home of Mr. Winston Churchill. Sadly, Winnie wasn't in. I'll talk to his gardener. Very nice chap, capability for some strange reason. He does a nice garden though, I'll give him that. Any road. Let's stop, have a rest, have a leg stretch. It's only about 80 mile home from here, so the day's good as done. Back on the A34 again. You return through the village of Long Compton. There's the garage. And over the river at Stratford-on-Avon. This is where we'll be parting company. I'll be taking the A34 up towards Birmingham, whereas Jonathan will be going through the town and out towards Ulster. At least that was the plan, but things didn't go quite according to plan. The police have closed the A34. So it's a case of turn round and find an alternative route. This should prove interesting. Once again, I'm glad I'm on the bike and not on the trike. Because of that road closure, everything around Stratford was gridlocked. But we can get through, so let's press on. You've left me enough room there, mate. Thank you. Wasn't long after this that the battery on the front camera ran out, which is not bad because it's got a life of about 7 hours and it has been switched on all day. The rear camera, that switched off after 5 hours, which is consistent with that camera. So, nothing for it now but jump on the motorway for the last little bit and then we'll be home. 273 odd miles in glorious weather. So all in all, I'd say a decent day out. Catch you later.